back to the channel, and today a quick review for this. This is The Eyes of the Dragon by Stephen King. Now this is book 5 in my extended Dark Tower walkthrough, and it is a novel of about 330 to 430 pages, depending whether you're reading a larger hardback or a mass market paperback. So that means it's about 120,000 words. It took me just under a week to read. If you're a faster reader, probably about 3 days. So it is manageable, and the prose style in this is extremely accessible. It has had YA leveled at it previously, but that is really a misunderstanding of the very novel narrative framework that this novel uses. It is a classic fantasy tale of kings, sorcerers, and dragons, and it is told in that almost that a style that harkens back to classic Disney, where you feel like you're having a big dusty tome opened in front of you and it has been narrated to you. You can almost kind of picture Stephen kind of sitting by a fire with the big book in front of him narrating it to you, and he will break the fourth wall and talk to the reader from time to time in doing so. Now this is an incredibly well considered look at human nature and how our choices are coloured by our experiences as a child, and how that affects our ability to make the right choice and be either good or evil. And it does present that in a classic good versus evil narrative and a coming of age tale. It does it so exceptionally well. We get to really get inside the heads of all of the characters and see their motivations, and not only that, but go back all the way to the inception and see why they are making those decisions based on their lived experience. It is done possibly better than any book I've read so far, and it is really effective in doing this because it has such a simple prose style, and it is done so well because it is presented in that classic tale. You know, our fairy tales used to teach us an important lesson, and this book really takes that idea and spins it for an adult audience, and I really appreciated that. Now, there are several multiverse references in this. Some are more subtle than others, but they are all there. No spoilers from me, but if you have read any other Stephen King books or experienced any of the adaptations by Stephen King, you will see the references in here when they come up, and they are really good Easter eggs for fans for sure. Now, I don't think you would consider this necessarily highbrow literature, but I think a lot of that comes from its prose styling and the method of delivery, using this kind of epic fairy tale narrative framework and very simple fantasy tropes. But that really kind of disguises the real subtlety of this work, I think, and I really enjoyed my time with this. I actually give this a 4.2 out of 5.